Alright, right it is! What's up guys, welcome to this video where I talk about Lawbreakers, my first impression on Lawbreakers game beta, and some of the characters while showing you some gameplay. First thing I want to say to you guys is, this game blew my friggin' head off my shoulders. When I first saw this game a couple of weeks ago, it reminded me immediately of Quake and Unreal Tournament, where you run in an arena, killing off a bunch of people in a fast-paced manner, and I thought to myself, I had to try this game out, if or when it came out on PS4, and bros, this game is awesome. I know you guys are used to seeing me play Rainbow Six Siege, but I'm a fan of these type of shooters also. I've played a dozen of hours on Wolfenstein, Quake, Unreal Tournament, and Overwatch for the ones who aren't from the Quake period. The thing about this game is that it's fast and not everybody will like it, but believe me, this game requires you to think fast, aim precise, and play as a motherfucking team, and that's what I like about this game. I've missed this in many shooters I've played. The skill cap is very high. You have your controller, but you really have to turn into the character you're playing, because I don't know, it's like you have to think of so many things and press the buttons at the right time. You know, it's like the apex of where you want to go when you're playing these type of shooters, these arena shooters. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the characters. The first one I've played, you have an assassin, which I really sucked at. This character has like a cool whip that makes you lasso onto your enemies and finish them off with your swords. You have like two dual weird swords. It also has like this electricity gas grenade that finishes off your opponents when they have little health. The second one is you have this Vanguard woman, which is a character with a Gatling gun that is kick ass at close mid range. She can also push people back with an energy blast or something she has. She can fly burst for a period of time. This is really awesome because you can like go to higher places or something if you're being attacked, or if you want to go up higher. This character in my opinion is pretty stable, and if you're interested in playing this game ever, this should be the one to go for to get a gist of the game. The third character I've played was the medic, which of course forces you to play close to another team member, otherwise you die pretty easily. You know, medic in shooters, everybody hates a supporting role, and this is what happens. The thing about a medic is that the more you support your team, the bigger the chances that you'll stay alive. You have like these little drones that you heal your comrades, and a spamming grenade launcher to keep enemies at bay, and a pretty powerful handgun, I must say. The only thing with a gun is that the burst fire rate is a tad witty too low in my opinion, so when people come up your ass like an assassin is trying to harass you, it's very difficult to kill this assassin. And I understand people, the developers don't want the medic to be that much powerful. They want it to depend on the team, since this game is a team game. The other character I played was Red. This guy is a little bit more up my alley, mid to close range. He has like this pistol and a knife or a dagger. He's very good at flanking and deadly at close range. You can slide with him, knife people easily, and his gun is pretty OP in my opinion. It's pretty overpowered. Furthermore, he has like this proximity dagger that's like once you throw it somewhere, if one of your opponents walk near it, it will explode and alert you, so you can easily flank them or finish them off, because it takes also a chunk of their health. I really like playing with Red. Another one you have is the Enforcer, which is an awesome bro with assault rifle. Once he sprints, if he has his teammates close to him, they'll start sprinting too. His gun is really good at mid range, but the thing is, if enemies come too close, you're as good as that, and if they're too far, forget about hitting them, even though you're literally aiming at them. Even though he's good and pretty easy to play, which is also good for beginners, the thing about the Enforcer is that you always want to stay mid range. You don't want to start sniping with him because it won't do you any good, and you don't want to be close range because it's very difficult. Maybe you'll have to use a secondary gun, which is a little bit more appropriate to play in close range, but he's not good at close neither far range. He's better to stay mid range and just support your team with fire from a distance, but not too close. Furthermore, you have the Gunslinger, which up until now is the best character out there in my opinion, if you're a fragger type of person or the type that just runs in there and don't give a damn what happens. I mean, this dude can throw a dagger, so you know where your opponent is coming from. He has two guns, one that bursts and one that snipes down his enemies. He has like this awesome skip like tracer in Overwatch. I mean, this guy is an animal. When I played him, I had like so many kills. He's very easy to handle and he's very overpowered. I'm 100% sure that they will nerf him later on. If you thought that guy was OP, then you have the most overpowered of them all, and that's the goddamn Juggernaut, bro. This robot thingy, whoa, bro. He has like this shotgun that blasts your opponents to pieces, be it mid-range or close range. This guy has a lot of power, and he has a lot of game control. He has a shield that can close off your opponent's paths, or he can even shield himself with that same shield for you and your team to get closer to your opponents. And he also sprints on his own, and he has 600 health points compared to other characters who only have like 350 health. And he's for me the most OP son of a bitch I've ever seen in a game. But following him, you have a character named Titan. This dude in close range, he's unbelievably lethal. He has like this electric gun that really eats away at people's health, and to top it off, he has a rocket launcher that hits like an anvil. I mean, you only have to hit a person once or twice and he's down. The only thing that doesn't make him OP is that he's very vulnerable in open spaces, so either you need to have a medic next to you for you to be very useful outside, or you better stay where you have a cover or something. Because he's less mobile, I've had a problem that people were killing me like easily and we didn't have any medic. But that's what I think, guys. And I gotta say, I recorded a first impression, but it was so childish that I thought, you know what, fuck this, I'm just going to make this video talking a little bit about what I really think of the game, so you guys don't find me an idiot. I've really missed these arena shooters, and right now it's bringing it back for the real arena gory lovers that used to play Unreal Tournament, that used to play Quake. Guys, this is the game you really want to buy. Believe me. I'm gonna upload a few more gameplays of me doing this, because the gameplays I've used, I only played once with the characters, but I'm gonna try and make more gameplay videos of each one of them, and I'm gonna upload them to this YouTube channel. So if you like this video, leave a thumbs up or drop a comment. Let me know what you think of this game and the gameplay and this video in itself. And guys, don't forget to subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. It was fun to poison you all with cyanide, and see you on the next one.